Steve, how are you?
I'm afraid of heights.
You're afraid of heights? That's a good
I'm
thing
afraid of
because
heights.
we're going to climb a mountain, so you'll get over them real quick.
Oh shit.
We're doing a checkout. We haven't done one of these we haven't done a duo one for a while. I talked about this in an episode on the podcast recently. It is Ascenders Beyond the Peak. It is a XCOM style game where you climb up a mountain. So think turn-based, but you're going up rather than on a standard flat plane.
Forward.
Yeah, something like that. I've played this already. I'm going to do a new save.
Ascenders Agency, I need your help. My
Very
business
brief intro.
associate Weaver and two employees set out on an expedition to Mount Everest. I haven't been able to contact them for a week. I'm worried something happened to them on that cursed mountain.
I'd wager, yeah, if you're climbing fucking Everest.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, how do you get communicate to people on Everest? Surely there's no reception there.
No idea. I'm assuming at the various base camps there is some sort of reception, but yeah. Once you're on the mountain, you're probably not.
Mountain rescuers?
I'm not too sure what they are. But here we go. So we're in. So let's obviously go through the menu. This is just zooming in, up and down the mountain. Doesn't zoom in onto the players. It goes up and down the mountain. You can't move. You can sort of zoom in a little bit with this, but not that much. You are doing standard stuff, so I click on that code. It's actually telling me where to go in this particular demo, so it's not a particularly lot of choices. But if you see when I click on that, you can see the
portraits
where the
slide.
But also how far where I can move.
Yeah.
Standard sort of stuff. Can't move where the crosses are, but can move up to here if I wanted to. But this wants me to move to there, so I'm just going to move there. So I'll right click to move. So it's left click to select, right click to make action. Boom. And then once we go next move. So you got turns at the top here. I think at this point yeah, so you can see here when passing all climbers get fatigue, gain 1 fatigue. So now we've done a move, they've all just lost the fatigue level, which is what that -1 was. Lose 1 stamina point at the end of it, fatigue, same thing. When the climbers have known that they will faint and fall, so that's not a good thing. So you can see here it's highlighting that one in green up here. If I move back to there, you'll gain back a when the turn ends, you'll gain a
Is that a function of it being something of a ledge there?
yes, because that's a ledge he can stand on. He'll actually gain. You'll get that fatigue that he lost back. So this is it's telling me to use this rope here. So it brings a tethered ally to an adjacent tile. So that's what this character's got. So he's going to grab the rope
down. Okay.
and throws down the rope, and then that brings him straight up to here.
What about the pig man? Or the wolf man?
I'm not too sure. He's also
Is
got
that
the
a
same.
pig man or a wolf man?
He's also got the rope, so he can do the same thing. So can gain a ledge, gain on the ledges to get that. So that's what we're looking for. Now you'll see the next turn they'll go +1.
Can you just park on the ledge to? Maybe not.
So the next rock has got. So you can see here, there's sort of just here. There's falling these things here.
Yep.
That's a falling rock. So that player's just going to move to that location. He's obviously in a bit of trouble because the rock will eventually fall. I'm not too sure exactly what it does. I don't think it knocks him off the mountain completely, but I think it would probably knock him down to that ledge, I guess. I'm not too sure.
It looks like 6 out of 6 for him turns into 3 out of 6. So is that dude? Yeah, and this term has lost all meaning now because of fucking other reasons. But is that Pathfinder dude AI controlled? Or did you move him then?
I think he moved as part of the demo.
Okay.
I did move
part
him.
of the...
Yeah, Totoro. Yeah, so he wants me to move him to there. And then we're going next turn. So this will now... you can see the rock will now fall.
Yep. It just shows the consequence of a rock falling on someone.
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
As I said, he falls. She's too heavy, I won't be able to carry him for too long. So keep climbing, I'll attach her back onto the mountain. When a climber falls, however they're climbing... the only thing stopping them from falling to this is the rope that attaches them. So if I hadn't tethered them before, he would have fallen to his death. You know, in the previous movie.
You broke the ledge.
Yeah, right. So that was still in place. Whoever the climber keeping keeping them from falling loses double their stamina points at the end of the turn. So obviously they're holding on to an extra body. That makes kind of sense. So he's going to move up, and he will, I think, stays down there. I think it's how it works. And he moves up with him. Okay. You can see how that would be bloody hard work to do. So he's now
Why
going to
move there though? It's like a half step over to get to the ledge.
Yeah, it doesn't solve this. Probably because the ledge would stop the rope, I'm guessing.
Yeah, right, okay.
The teammate can reattach him the mountain lane them, so there's getting my gloves here. Lets the climber gets resources and reattach suspended climber. So just click that, left click the gloves, right click the player, and now we're reattached to the them.
Hooray!
Main objective reach this end is to get to the clock, is to get the extraction there. So if I scroll up, you got this set up here.
Extraction zone. Wait.
So now it's not in. I can just
Marathon.
go like this. You can get across there. Up. Just go. Let me just go. And they can get to the top.
There's not like the only quote-unquote adversarial force in this is the mountain, right? It's not like you're fighting dudes, or does that come in?
No, I've not seen any evidence you're actually fighting other human players. It's
Oh,
really,
the adversarial element.
it's really you're fighting the environment rather than an actual person. And we'll do one more and get them to the top.
Yay! So hang on, golf is like turn-based XCOM.
Next. So if we were go up there, we could collect resources, and each of your players have got this sort of inventory you can sort of drag and drop into to
Then to the camp, rather
to
than
get them to the camp. And basically the summary was 5 turns, nothing was collected, and we got to the top. So cool bananas.
Do you, how many? Because I can't remember how many you said, but like, do you get additional objectives?
Yes. Yep, we do. And some of them we do. So this is just indirect, a bit of dialogue,
Camp
kind of bit of dialogue in between time. Just get past this really quickly.
Must have frozen to death by now. Jesus Christ, that's
Probably realistic.
Yeah,
so you know, they accumulate fatigue after each descent, which reduces their stamina for the next day. So if you don't recover that, you're to the bottom of the bar. It's got those little pips underneath that. So if I don't recover that, they'll start at 3, 5, and 6 each, rather than.
Big man's got way more stamina.
Yeah. So these things you can construct. You can construct things in these little spots here. A temporary construction of this can assign at least one camp climber to granted effect, and this is what you do. So this is basically you've got to use these resources to make this thing, and then you can actually gain a benefit from it. Likewise, this one is, you know, you've got these 4 stops, but this here allows you to craft these items. Allows other climbers to stand above the climber, blah 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 blah. So you've got these things as well that you can also make. But what we should do is you got fatigue, tick on this tent.
Yep.
And move into the tent there, do the same for this one, and same
They
for
all
the
go in the tent?
They all go into the tent, and they can all then gain back
What they've got.
what they've got. You can also skipping meal have negative effect as well, so you've got there's a balance there as well. Move to the next day. So now we've got to do this now. So drag these across, and hopefully we'll have enough.
Oh, that'll be heaps.
That's it. So we're all back to
Hooray!
good things. So let's go investigate this.
Do you know if these are the map nodes are procedurally generated, or if it's?
I'm pretty sure, based on this being my second playthrough, it's the story mode of this thing, I guess.
So it's not proc gen and all that.
Yeah,
it's
no.
not necessarily roguish.
No, it doesn't appear to be.
Go down.
There is a couple of choices here we can make here, though. We can search the camp because I've actually found a couple of corpses. Probably maybe from the previous one we're looking for, or maybe something else. Or we can go down and examine the corpses, but there's a 10% risk of one clamber getting afflicted by something.
What'd you do last time?
I actually can't remember what I did last time. I'm going to do this one because I'm curious what.
Yeah, I was going to say, go search the corpses. 10%, fuck all.
All right, so 2 nuggets.
Go Nuggets!
Nuggets. So we'll drag them into one of these slots here, and we'll go finish. So unfortunately, there was nothing to actually. We didn't do that climbing bit, if that makes sense. It was just a story beat.
I mean, those sort of event type notes. So that was you had that happen last time, just potentially picked a different
I
option.
think so. I can't remember which one I chose now, but yeah. Alright, this is nothing where they want us to grab stuff. You see where I said it's out of, and just there's a berry of some sort. So
there's one over to the left. Oh,
yeah, there's one over to the left.
Good by the cloud.
So once we select that one, and so again, it's telling me how to move, and just right click, picks it up, and we've collected loots, which you don't know what it is until you get to the end. So.
Yep. Okay. So it is. Yep.
Collected 3, which was that one.
So if a rock would fall now and like across that rope, would it cut the rope?
I actually don't know. I think it probably would. You'd think, but I'm not sure they've had that as.
It would, but.
Again, this character's got a pickaxe. They all do.
Yeah.
So now click that one. Click the pickaxe. Click on that. There, and it will break that rock. That'll then fall the next turn. You see what's already got the red.
Yep.
Visualize them to get across to here.
So you can't hit it again to make it
fall instantly. No, you've got to. This one. So we go to there. So the tutorial is obviously, as you can sort of imagine, it's set to give me the basics of the things. I don't have a lot of control over what
the specific places to make
where to go. So it's just making me do what he wants me to do. For the scouter, first going actually does not use an action point. So there's again, you've got character-based differences as well.
Yeah.
So I'll move him down to there and grab that last one.
I'm very curious, like if there's much like XCOM, if you get the different characters and the different skills, and if they're the same throughout, or if it sort of randomly assigns skills and stuff, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how it's going to sort of do that sort of thing, but
grappling hook.
Grappling hook, so we'll grab that.
Year of the grapple. Well, no, it's not. That was years ago, but still. So staying on those temporary wall bits.
I think it probably at some point they would fall. Oh. So I'm actually going to move them across to there. Gain some.
It gets thick when the night gets dark.
So over there and grab them. Go over there and grab them.
So where do you see the action points?
That's a good question.
Because the bug, the type, for lack of a better term, the type seem to be more the stamina or the health.
Yeah. I'm actually not sure.
Or is it just like 2 actions per turn per character or something?
I think that's probably what it is. Yeah. Into there and grab that.
They're gonna fall.
They're very close to falling, so we'll just move up to here. Grab that. That was a silly idea to do that.
Ah! Check this out, it's a rock. So if they fall a slight distance, can they fall onto the ledge and be okay? Or will they fucking just fall past the ledge and die?
I actually don't know.
Sweet!
I was going to grab that.
Can't do that.
There.
Experimentation time.
Yep. Okay, so all I can do is that. So they've now fallen down to there.
Falls past the ledge. Okay. Oh, it falls with the rope.
It follows the rope, so the rope's now gone straight down. So it's not falling. They don't fall down. They follow the ropes.
Yeah.
They follow the ropes. Physics, I guess you could say.
Well, no, Pathfinder might be in a spot of bother too.
Yeah. I can't actually select them, which is interesting. Let's go there to there. Let's go there. I don't know what to do. I can't select them.
Oh, if you move it like there, I think it highlighted that dude hanging when you were moving the mouse around the tile there in front of. But it seemed to be like, okay, maybe I missaw something. Did you end up seeing a fail state when you played it?
I can't remember, to be honest, because it's been a while since I did it. But I can't actually... All I can do is tether to the one that's there. I can't tether to the one that's down there.
Maybe we're about to find out what happens if someone falls and dies.
Yeah.
Whoop!
Whoop, that wasn't too good. Yeah, because
Go, Pigman!
they're all too weight and all too heavy now. So...
But if he's standing like that, he seems alright. If he's on the ledge.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Pigman. Oh, he's got some ways to go.
He's
Shit.
got a,
He might be in some shit.
yeah, I think the last one just fell off. Yeah.
What, they're dead?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're... Pigman's about to die.
I think that
No!
well, that was interesting.
Well, that's how that goes.
Yeah.
Oh, you got so much food.
I got so much stuff, but I can't return it because I can't. Haven't got any. Haven't got any. Can't. Oh, maybe I can do it. That's a bit bizarre.
What's the point of putting it on them if they're not there?
How can I do this? I'm gonna see what happens here. I picked up I picked up a Swiss Army knife. That's useful, I guess. Except I've got nowhere to put it. I'm really intriguing how that. Maybe
Well,
no, I think maybe what happened is we just didn't get the we didn't complete the climb, so now we're going to run it again. Let's see. I'm just going to drag a bunch of stuff across to give them all their food.
I'm very confused.
I'm confused too, if I'm honest.
How the fucking hell do you fall off a mountain? Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
There's one fatigue. Yeah, so now I repeat the same thing. Yeah, okay. So we failed the climb, I guess. That's interesting. I'll probably follow what this is telling me to do.
That game is like, this is what fucking happens when you think for yourself, motherfucker.
Grab that. Do that. Next turn. Then go to there. Then go to there. Then go to there. Go to that. Then go to there. That. Come on back now. That's probably what my problem was. I didn't. Wait, I see my bushes a little higher. Click them, click there.
Did you not put him on the ledge last time?
I'm pretty sure I did, but maybe I didn't.
Yeah, I thought.
Okay, so grappling hook allows her to. Okay. So click that. Grappling hook. So that. Is there. There's no grappling hook again. No.
What's the point in using it there though? Because you can access that point. Or is it just to save the fatigue of the climb?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Wouldn't you have needed it to get across that gap that's to your right?
That's what I'm now wondering if I've made a mistake there. But I don't know what that is. Ooh.
Gold. There's gold in them there hills. Oh, you fucked up.
Okay, that's interesting. I can make all these moves back and forth. Interesting. Remove hinge. I didn't want to do that.
Can you undo?
No, it doesn't look like it.
That's better.
Hey, there we go. Let's move you up there. Move you there. Grab that, whatever it is, and move you there. And to the top, let's go.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright.
Move you there.
That dude's about to fall.
Ah! Oh, you can't get enough. Let's go there, grab that.
Can only the pig man get them?
I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh wow.
Oh no!
I don't think I'll do that.
I don't think you got a choice. Well, you got
some berries.
and one of them made it. So, oh, you get no reward. Wait, no status. Two of them fucking fell. How is there no status?
Oh, rusting.
Turn them into pitons.
This is a little bit fussy.
Hmm. We were lucky to find food. Well, in fairness, two of you fucking fell.
Yeah. Yeah, so once built, one or more kilometers must be assigned the station to benefit from what it has to offer. Kilometers assigned the station will work all night and accumulate fatigue, so there's a downside to doing that thing. So I could go into here, build a tanning rack, which then gain pelts during the night. I'm not sure what that would gain us, but so yeah.
Helpful materials to make tents and shit.
So that's basically that's the game. Let's go.
The continual dragging dropping seems a bit of a...
Yeah, I can't double click, which is a bit irritating. I don't need to. Oh, I didn't move them into the tent. Oops. No. Ooh, getting sick. Interesting. And then they keep climbing, so that counts as new camp.
You were just at that camp, weren't you?
This counts as a new camp stay. New station will need to be built and your climbers will need feeding again. Okay. Okay, so we've sort of moved up the base camp, so to speak. So let's get into there, so we get all our fatigue back.
Except for the sick pig person.
Mm.
I don't think they're a pig man, because, well, their name's Courtney, so that could go either way.
Mm. Get some food into them.
This part seems like it could do with some streamlining a little.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they've got sick.
Oh no! You sick fuck. That doesn't seem like luck.
So as long as you've got the materials to do this, you would succeed in doing it.
But do you get the full materials back?
I wouldn't have thought so. Well, you've used them to make something, so no. We'll go down. Now we've got 4. So we've now got 4 people to choose from. Just choose them and do that. And that's basically the game. So as I said, it's essentially XCOM but going vertical. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be, as I said earlier, there's nothing. You're not fighting enemies. You're fighting the environment. You're fighting random bad luck things that can happen. And as you saw in that last run, if you don't get it quite right, your characters can die and fall off the mountain, or can gain sickness and sort of stuff. So it's a pretty neat concept. I am intrigued as to what if there's enough of a story there to drive the process through. Because like with the XCOM style games, you've got that alien thing to fight against. There's a true enemy, quote unquote. With no actual enemy. I'm not sure what the drive's going to be there to progress through this story. So, but yeah, it's a really neat game. I do like it a lot. So that is Ascenders. Let me just double check its name. Beyond the Peak. Yep. It is out sometime in Q3.
Yes.
No actual date, but Q3. So in the next
no indication of price either.
No price either, but there's demo is still on the Steam store, and obviously it's still going.
The release is an early access one as well.
Does it say that?
It said it on the when you're on the title screen. It said saved won't cross over from demo to early access release.
Okay, there's nothing on the store page about it being an early access game, but okay, yep.
Well, it's good when they the pending release doesn't quite list that as clearly as perhaps it could.
Yeah. But yes, it is a very neat looking game, and we're going to be very closely following that one when it does come out in the next 3 months or so. Thank you, Steve. We'll jump into another one of these.
Well, all right.
Cool. See ya. Bye.
Bye.